I haven't made a video like this in a while, but I feel like I absolutely have to just because of everything I'm seeing and just experiencing and thinking about my journey here on YouTube, my professional journey in WordPress, all sorts of stuff. And I just want to sit down and I want to talk to the camera because, quite frankly, I am maybe like some of you just like going crazy. Like I just feel like I'm absolutely just losing my mind. So if you're willing to listen to this and kind of like where I'm going based on the title, thumbnail, and everything like that, then let's just have a quick chat here. I just have been in the WordPress game for since like 2017. Started making content on WordPress and everything like that. This video isn't even about WordPress though, and I have a lot of different thoughts there because a lot of the people that watch my YouTube content are WordPress users and they want to keep building websites and everything. I just have this issue, and I'm hoping that like maybe this conversation is something that sparks the next thing for me, or like maybe unlocks a few things. Hopefully unlocks things for you as well. But this isn't, this is just like super heady, this topic, super meta. Like this is not it. Like there's no way that like WordPress or even website design in general is like the end game. It's not for me. Maybe it is for you. But I just feel like we are so inundated right now with so much context and topics and like video stuff about AI and automation and all this other stuff. Automation is actually even before AI. We're with AI now, we're even further than like automation. It's crazy. I was watching a video. You see stuff about it all the time, but I was just watching a video about MKBHD reviewing Sora, OpenAI's video generation model, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, why am I even making YouTube videos? I'm not trying to have like an existential crisis here, and talk about it. But in some ways, I mean, that is kind of how it feels. Like, why are we doing that? Like, why am I focused on that? Like, I'm not saying that you can just snap your fingers and have the same thing right now. There's definitely still a lot of benefit to creating your own content and things like that. I'm not saying it should go away right away. I'm just thinking that maybe this is, again, that unlocking moment for me where I'm like, I need to do something bigger than this. I need to do something bigger than just WordPress and web design, because those aren't things that like I sit here and I talk to people all the time about WordPress, about web design, about marketing, about SEO, and I'm just thinking in my head, I feel like I'm always the youngest person in those conversations a lot, at least in the WordPress space. Other spaces, it's different. But I have hopefully at least 60 more years of my life. I'm 28 now. And I know that there's going to be a lot more that's going to come than just WordPress and web design. And I know that the people in those spaces are also thinking like that as well. But I'm just, quite frankly, kind of getting tired of getting caught up in the minutia of just specifically websites and things along those lines. I know that there's more. I know that there's AI. I know that there's automation. I know that those are the things that are going to drive us in the next renaissance of like the internet and of the world and of communication in general. And honestly, it's actually kind of worse this time because I'm not sure, like I said, I'm 28. So like I wasn't really here for like the dawn of the internet, but I wasn't really like, I don't know what that was like back then. Maybe you guys can tell me where. Did we think the world was going to end then? Because like, I mean, like there seems like an actual serious dystopian concern here with this AI shit. So maybe I'm just like getting ahead of it just to die quicker. I don't know. But my thing is like, I know that there's something there. And I feel like this is something that I should definitely pursue more. And it's really, slight personal side here. It's given me a lot of like internal stress and concern, like with this channel, for instance, because I've done different types of contents in the past, but the main thing and the niche that I've been in right now has been WordPress. And I don't really want to stop doing that because I do think I have things to add to that conversation. But I just feel it. I don't know how to describe this other than like, I just feel like this, and I believe that this is not the thing that I want to be focused on. It's not the end game. I feel like there's more to the story, there's more to the future, and I feel like it's coming here faster than we think, and I feel like there is opportunity to dive into that, learn more about it, and then educate, learn, try, and share. That is ubiquitous. That's not going anywhere. But just the niche of specifically what I'm talking about. I sit here and I think about all the different things we could talk about in WordPress and web design, and then in the same breath, I'm like, why the fuck am I even like focused on that? Like, yeah, sure, if it makes sense and it's practical for sure, but like, why strain over thinking about those things when I know that there is more like right on the other side of that thought is all of this automation and AI and things that are absolutely happening in the future. I'm not, and again, this is all personal reflection. Hopefully, maybe you can personally reflect yourself. I'm not trying to say like you're wrong if you're doing website design or anything like that. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just thinking from my personal perspective, this is where I'm at right now. And I don't want to be stuck or feel weird about not doing things because like I'm seeing them come down the pipeline and I don't want to like not look at them. I think that that's a way to keep be very engaged with like what you're doing and always want to be getting better and learning new things rather than just like constantly tweaking the things that maybe we find ourselves stuck in. I just see that a lot. And again, if you're happy, that's fine. But I don't want to be stuck in my old ways and stuck in my one line of thinking and doing the same thing for years and years and years and thinking that there's not going to be something else coming. Maybe it has something to do with my age. I don't know. But hopefully I have this same mentality when I'm 50. I don't know. But only time will tell there. All I'm saying is this is what I've been thinking about recently. Hopefully you guys maybe think about similar things or whatever, leave them in the comments, whatever. But this is genuinely how I feel. And just making this, few minute video here, I already feel better because I'm like talking about it. And you can hopefully see that I'm much more ambitious about talking about something or even like hinting at talking about something that I feel is foreign and like unknown, but I definitely feel like is next, like it's coming. We're not like talking about something that has been here for a long time. Some people say literally like it's sometimes on the way out or like, like in strife or whatever. It's kind of tiring as fuck to talk about that in a lot of ways. And I'm not, like I said, I don't want to say I'm not going to talk about them ever because there is value. And this isn't a value conversation. This is just like, where are we going? What's next? Why am I not talking more about it? Because I know I'm interested in it. I click on the videos, I watch the stuff, I read different things or whatever. I don't try it as much because truthfully, like I feel like if I was trying the new stuff, then I wouldn't be like loyal or working or trying to be better on the old stuff. I don't know. This is just what I'm going through every time. If you're not like a content creator or an educator or whatever, and maybe it doesn't resonate exactly the same, but I think all of us as humans, we want to continue to grow and continue to learn new things and kind of be up to date in some ways, right, with the stuff that's going on. So I needed to get this off my chest. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I needed to like express this and think about what I'm going to continue to do next, continue to evolve. Cause I just keep watching all this content and it's just like, and I see these people doing these cool things and I'm just like, I feel like I'm just stuck. I try to be as gracious as possible. Like I'm super grateful, but I also feel like I'm kind of just like not exploring the new frontiers of the things that I need to do. So I say all that to say that that's probably going to be where this is going. If I can like get myself to actually believe, like fully buy into what I just said there, I would much rather see us, even as, I'm not just saying me either, but like us as a community, explore where we're headed, not just where we've came from. Appreciate where we came from. Don't lose sight of those things, but really look into the future and hopefully actually be a part of the new things that are happening so we can make a difference and have an impact on where they're going. I don't know if that's completely possible, right? I mean, I don't know if all these things have already been written and we're just like kind of going through the motions, but that's a question for a different time and way headier than this topic already is. So that's what I'm thinking. That's the stuff completely right off my mind. I know this isn't like a standard WordPress video that I've come to be, you guys maybe have come to be accustomed to over the last few months on this channel, but that is literally where I'm at right now. If any of this resonates with you, leave a comment down below. If you have any thoughts on this whatsoever, leave a comment down below. I just feel like I have to kind of change it up a little bit, shake it up. I appreciate every single one of you guys, all the support and everything like that. But this is, I already feel better just from talking about this. So I feel like that's a sign. I gotta like just listen to what I'm saying and buy in to some degree and continue to do those types of things. So that's what I got. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, I greatly appreciate it. I'll talk to you in the next one.